Madagascar.com. I'm your man with the movie plan, the always original Chinaman. Now summertime's here, and you know what that means. It's time for good movies. No, great movies. Now which ones I'm talking about? Well, I'll give you a hint. He's wearing green, and he's in tights. No, I'm not talking about Robin Hood. And no, I'm not talking about the Robin. The studios are gonna copy me. I just gave them a free idea. I want my money. I'm getting paid. Anyways, I'm talking about none other than the Green Lantern. Now, our man in green is being portrayed by none other than Brian Reynolds. Now, ladies, I know what you're saying. I hope the rumors are true, and that there's a nude scene with him in it. Well, ladies, I cannot deny, nor can I confirm that these rumors are true. You just have to wait and see. Now, the storyline is basically the origins of how a US test pilot becomes one of the most recognized DC Universe superheroes. So, sit down, relax, unplug, unwind, and catch out this sweet trailer. Oh, and don't forget to bring your green rings, coming in theaters June 17th.
A great light has gone out in the universe. Worlds annihilated. Lanterns, we face an unprecedented danger. An enemy powerful enough to destroy entire civilizations. To fight this enemy, the Ring chose a human. But I don't need to tell you your duty. Your name?
Hal Jordan.
The Ring chose you.
Take it.
Speak the oath.
Speak the oath. Everybody knows the oath. I pledge allegiance to a lantern that I got from a dying purple alien.
So, this is the chosen human.
The ring turns thought into reality. Its limits are only what you can imagine.
A sword. How human.
Remember, your enemy is not gonna play fair.
Is that what I think it is?
An alien life form, Doctor.
The first that mankind has ever encountered.
Son, we're gonna get you well again.
I've never felt better in my life.
They said they wouldn't have chosen me if they didn't see something I don't see yet.
I see it. You had the ability to overcome fear.
Stay here.
No problem.
If you die, innocent lives will be lost. Your world will be annihilated.
Help me save my planet. Fight it. Fight it with me. Brightest day, blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light!
Now, when you talk about iconic superheroes, the words red, white, and blue come to mind. Now, for all you die-hard Avenger fans, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about none other than Captain America. Now, I know what you're saying. Another superhero movie? Well, guess what? Shush. This ain't no ordinary superhero movie. It's the super movie here to watch. Now, the role of Captain America is being played by none other than the fantastic Chris Evans. But this movie has a whole list of A-lister actresses and actors. Tommy Lee Jones, Haley Atwell, just to name a few. Now, I should know about this. I'm a big fan of the Catman. Captain America, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, as a little kid watching his shows, reading the comic books, I gotta tell you one thing right now. I have my tickets already in my pocket. Now, the storyline is basically how it turns a wimpy kid of Steve Rogers to one of the greatest World War II superheroes, Captain America. So for all you Cap fans and for all of those who don't know what I'm talking about, well, sit down, because if you ain't a fan, you will be after you watch this rock and roll trailer. And don't forget to do your part come July 22nd.
Rogers,
Just give me a chance.
Sorry, son.
I'm saving your life.
General Patton has said that wars are fought with weapons, but they are won by men.
You just don't know when to give up, do you? I could do this all day.
Our goal is to create the greatest army in history.
I should be going with you. Look, I know you don't think I can do this.
This isn't a back alley, Steve. It's war.
But every army begins with one man.
5 tries in 5 different cities. I can offer you a chance.
He will be the first in a new breed of super soldiers.
Why me? Because the weak man knows the value of strength, knows the value of power.
That wasn't so bad.
That was penicillin.
We are going to win this war because we have the best men.
Now, Mr. Stark.
Nay, will personally escort Adolf Hitler to the gates of hell.
How do you feel?
It's all right.
Your task won't be simple.
Who the hell are you? The first of many.
Your enemy is not what you expect.
I don't know if I can do this.
This is why you were chosen.
What do you think?
I think it works.
Hi guys, I'm Rebecca Shador, and you're watching LastLaughMagazine.com. Do you like to move it? Do you like to move it? Do you like to move it? Fun for the whole family, Madagascar Kartz is a racing game set against the backdrop of the popular DreamWorks animated movie, Madagascar. Everyone from kids and parents is going to like this movie. You're going to go ahead and see the zany characters, you'll see the unique locations from the Madagascar movies, and you'll be able to get the over-the-top arcade-style racing. Parents and kids, go ahead and cop this word console. Push it to the limit, Madagascar style, with the kart racing.
Rated E for everyone. Activision and DreamWorks Animation present Madagascar Kartz. Your favorite Madagascar characters are back, revved up and ready to race. Let it rip!
Get a load of this, boys!
There's Alex, Gloria, Melman, and Marty. But wait, there's more. You can also race as King Julian and those crafty penguins. Power up and do incredible jumps, outlandish flips, and radical rolls on amazing tracks from the world of Madagascar.
Just get down!
It's the wildest kart action to ever hit your favorite zoo animals. There's also head-to-head multiplayer, where you can put your racing skills to the test. So buckle up, strap in, and get your animal instincts in high gear. Madagascar Kartz, it'll drive you wild.
Come on! DC Universe Online by Sony Online Entertainment thrusts players into an action-packed online universe based on the superheroes, the villains, and the landmarks of DC Universe. If you're a comics fan, this game is a dream come true. Unfortunately, the game is not so good as the comics. But anyways, in this game, players get to choose a role of a superhero or a villain, deciding whether or not to conquer or to save the world. Players are going to fight against other players and DC characters to decide the fate of the world. Go ahead and check out the trailer.
girl, Miss Tracy A for LastLaughMagazine.com. I'm about to give you these reviews on these comics. Now, for you comic fans, I got 2 words for you. Green Lantern. Cutie Ryan Reynolds is set to star in the upcoming film Green Lantern, which is about to drop in theaters June 17. Now, the movie has great graphics, nice costume design from what it used to look like when it first hit the scene, and plus, it has some nice action, a lot of action. The movie is available in 2D and in 3D, so don't forget to look out for that.
The painting of the car was Hobby from Omega Works, and all the silver leafing was done by Luis and Chicho from Opalaka Customs, and the pinstriping was done by Reed.
And how long did it take you to do all of this?
Well, the car pretty much, it took like the whole process took like 7 months to build. It took about a month and a half to paint. Then from there it went to the interior, and the interior sat like 2-3 weeks to cover all the like the quarter top, and I redid some of the seats on the car. And then from there it sat for like 3 months, and so we finally got it over to Opalaka Customs. Once we got it in Opalaka Customs, it was in no time we got it all back together, and we put everything back together in the car and painted everything we needed.
And what made you go with the Jedi side markers?
Well, Luis from Majestic actually introduced me to him. He told me about the side markers, and I wasn't really going for it at first, but then at the end I made up my mind, and it gives it a nice touch to the car.
Okay, what type of suspension did you put in the car, and what made you go with that type of suspension?
Well, the suspension that I went on the car was hydraulics. It has a 3-pump setup, piston pump to the front, 6 batteries, 6 DECA batteries. We also painted the pumps, and we painted the batteries to go with a show setup. The car has a 4-link for higher 3 wheels. It has telescopic pistons in the back. It has extended A-arms, 2 inches, and it has all the stress points reinforced.
What made you get into the whole car club scene, and why did you choose Majestic?
Well, I've always been in the car club scene since I was like 16 years old, so I was still in high school. I've had a couple cars, and mainly in the process of the build of the car, the car sat for a really long time. It was stripped into pieces, and Luis from Majestics, he was offering his help, and he was just telling me to bring it over to Opalaka Customs, and he kept on asking me, and until I finally gave in. And once I took the car over to Opalaka Customs, we just started right away. The car, every day, it was going straight from work to the shop, and it was just working on the car constantly. Something was always getting done in the car, and then in the process of that, it was a good 2 months building the car. So every weekend, we would throw barbecues. Everybody from the club would come over. They mostly all gave in a hand to help. So we would always like spend time. So it was pretty much like I was living with Luis in the process of building the car. We did various barbecues and events, and finally, right when the car was getting done, I decided to join because I saw like the group that they were, and I just had to.
So it's almost like a brotherhood?
Yeah, the bond it became right away with everybody in the club, with all of them. They all helped in, and they were great people. Like, they really helped in with the car.
Do you plan to customize any other cars in the future?
Right now, in the future, I plan to redo the interior since it's pretty much stock right now. But I'm just gonna sit on it for a while, and who knows what I get into next.
Okay, I really like the leafing. Can you tell me who came up with the design?
Well, once we built the car was pretty much as you see it, but without the leaf. I was planning just to leave the car as is, and then Chicho from Majestics also brought to my attention, hey, let's do it. I was also not too convinced about it yet, because I wanted just to like have the car pretty simple, but I decided to go for it. And then once we stepped into it, we pretty much spent the whole weekend on it. Chicho threw the patterns on the leafing, and then Luis did the actual laying down of the leafing and swirling the leafing. And then the next day, Reed came down and pinstripe and added some pinstriping to the car. The only thing I added to the leafing was the whole show-off things on the back panels.
Do you plan to do any more artwork?
at the time, not right now, but soon, maybe for the next coming up picnic, I might do some patterns or something onto the car.
You want to give any special shout-outs?
Well, there's two really big shout-outs that were basically the masterminds on these cars. One is Louis, and the other one is Chicho from Majestics, Miami. And after that, pretty much Javi, who painted the car, Lotto Interior, who did my interior, and pretty much my whole Majestics club, who all pitched in to put in help on the car. And the whole Miami scene for supporting my car. And Last Laff magazine for giving me the opportunity for this interview.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in every week to lastlaughmagazine.com. And I'll see you guys next time. This is your girl V. Bye-bye.